I walked over to my car and I saw that my car, along with a whole bunch of other cars, my neighbors, were all damaged and scratched.
It was a sour start to the long weekend for a number of residents in the Beaches who woke up Saturday to find their cars had been vandalized. One homeowner believes he caught the perpetrators on camera, but instead of turning them into police, he's hoping to find justice his own way.
I saw what appears to be 5 young men walking down the street, and they approached a car. They spent a few seconds on the car, and then they went to another car, spent a few seconds on that car, and then kept on walking along. One of them was on a skateboard as well.
This is what Leon Gunaratne captured on security footage early Saturday morning.
You can make out some of the things that they're saying. You can definitely make out the voices. I think there's a couple names that are in the audio.
The Beaches resident says his car was one of a number on his street that had been keyed overnight.
My car was actually not as bad as some other cars. They were just scribbled on and all the way across, and I feel really bad for some of those people.
While the damage wasn't significant for some, the sheer number of targets was. Gunaratne says about 20 cars were hit on at least 3 different streets in his neighborhood near Woodbine and Kingston. He reported the incident to police, submitting this surveillance video, but then decided to go one step further.
I actually just went around and posted some sheets around the neighborhood, just saying, do you know who these people are? Take a look. I posted on YouTube.
Gunaratne says the purpose of his posters isn't to turn the young vandals into police. Instead, he's asking them to come forward and pay for the damages.
I figure they're just kids, just out. Just making trouble, right? And I don't think they want to ruin their lives on criminal charges. I figured before this goes and it gets escalated, let's just sort it out, right? And that's my hope.
Gunaratne says he was also trying to ease the burden on Toronto police, who he suspects don't have the resources to deal with petty crimes like this in a week that saw multiple murders on Toronto streets.
Police officers and police force, I think, they've got a lot going on right now, so I kind of figured they'd probably be really busy with some of the other things that have been going on within Toronto. So I wasn't really hopeful that they were going to find these people.
Toronto police confirmed to CityNews they are investigating. And a spokesperson says while he appreciates Gunaratne's intention, it's always recommended that people report criminal activity, pointing out there's a potential that evidence could lead them to suspects wanted for other crimes. While police don't endorse citizens taking criminal investigations into their own hands, they say it's not illegal to post surveillance video online, and victims can't be forced to pursue charges. Even so, Toronto police can choose to lay criminal charges at their discretion with enough evidence. Gunaratne says he's hoping it doesn't come to that.
I'm hoping someone sees that and says, that's my kid or a friend of my kids, and let's get this sorted out. I've lived in this neighborhood for a long time. I love the neighborhood, and I just don't want to see it going downhill. So I figured, let's do something about it.
Gunaratne believes the damage to his car alone is about $2,000. His YouTube video has been making the rounds on social media, so he's hoping someone will do the right thing and come forward to pay for the damage.